Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video about functional analysis. Remember that I am Juan David Camargo Reyes and I am a psychologist. So, in the previous video, we saw the importance of the functional analysis structure and the respective parts of this structure. And in this antecedent stimulation, we saw the importance of the stimulus and response relationship. Do you remember the discriminative and conditioned relationship? Discriminative, learning history, conditioned, impulsiveness. Hey, and remember this, please. The discriminative relationship has a relation with the internal events, specifically with the rule-governed behavior. Because if you have a rule to behave, then you are able to distinguish when to behave and when to stop behaving. You know the consequences of your behavior. On the other hand, there is the conditioned relationship, where you act impulsively. You don't know the consequence of your acts. After seeing the stimulus and response relationship, we saw the three response channels: the physiological response, the cognitive response, and the motor response. But this is today's topic, where we will see the importance of the units of measure in all these response. So, here we go. Okay, before moving on the response and consequence relationship and the contingents of reinforcement and punishment, it is important to see the units of measurement, okay? Within the functional analysis, I have created for you this new concept map. I hope that this concept map is very useful for your education. And we will see the three answers again: physiological response, cognitive response, and motor response. In physiological response, we have a question: what did you feel in your body after the time these events occurred? Okay? And the response in this section of the functional analysis structure are the next: increased heart rate, increased respiratory rate, blushing, sweating, and adrenaline surge. Cognitive response. We have a question here, and is the next: what thoughts and emotions did you experience at the time these events occur? Okay? Cognitive response has two kinds of variables: emotions and thoughts. In emotions, you must write in the functional analysis the emotions of the patient, the emotions that the patient verbalized. For example, happiness, sadness, anger, disgust, doubt, and thoughts like life has no meaning, I am a bad person, I am a good person, I am ugly, I am pretty, I thought I was going to die, I thought my parents would hurt me. Emotions and thoughts must be written in quotation marks. Quotation marks, because is the patient report. Finally, in motor response, we have to do this question: what did you do at the time the events occur? But in motor response, we need to use two ways: the qualitative and the quantitative ways. The qualitative way is the way that describes the behavior in detail. Operationalizing. On the other hand, we have the quantitative way, where we'll have to make use of the units of measurement. Behavior units of measure are used to determine counts of behavior and or temporal measurements. We have different types of units: frequency, latency, duration, and time between response. Let's with frequency. Frequency, the number of times a behavior occurs. If problem behavior increase at baseline, in the intervention phase, it may decrease. And if there is a decrease desirable behavior, I must to increase it. And I will notice by the frequency. This is an example of frequency. How many times does Mario jump? Mario jumps 5 times. Next one. How many times does Mario shoot his enemies? Mario shoots only once. The next unit of measurement is latency. Latency is the time a behavior takes until the behavior is used. In resume is lateness before behavior. For example, let's with the duration. Duration, the time a behavior lasts from when the behavior begins until the behavior ends. And finally, we have time between responses. Time between responses is the initial and final time that exists between the completion of one behavior and the beginning of another behavior. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the third video about functional analysis. Bye bye.